What's up, guys? This is Black Boss 91 coming to you with another Naruto commentary, chapter 696, and the title Naruto and Sasuke Part 3. So, my thoughts on the chapter. Early on in the chapter, when I see Naruto and Sasuke still in that like white consciousness dimension world, or we can call it the it's a chakra space. I guess when their chakras collide, they create this chakra space that they're in of both of their chakras. I thought a lot of the chapter was going to stay within that realm that they were in. Um, I was beginning to get really disappointed with Kishimoto because I'm like, oh my god, is this what the final fight has come down to? It was already too soon, but we see that they get out of that. I've been having Before I woke up this morning to read the chapter, I was having a lot of dreams like how the chapter was going to go, and it wasn't really pretty. I mean, uh, other people talked about it. They were like, "Oh man, their expectations were low," and I think everyone's expectations are not super high, but it's not super low. It's just like mediocre in between. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep it here because if it lets me down, I already had it low, and if so it'll be down here or whatever. Or if it is something that I didn't expect, then my expectation rises. So that's how I was kind of feeling. But we get out of that chakra dimension, and they start going on fighting. Well, Sasuke, he pretty much explains to Naruto that he still wants to take over. He still wants to enter the shadows. Naruto. Um, I like the fact that like Kishimoto addressed everything because he used Naruto and Sasuke to be those talking pieces where Naruto was telling him like, aren't all the villages united? So that was one talking piece that everyone said like, why is Sasuke doing this? Isn't all the villages united? And I like what Sasuke said because this is what I was thinking, and I'm on both lines, but this is what I was thinking because this is reality, and Sasuke is looking from the reality standpoint. Like, yeah, they're all united because they had common enemies: Pain, Madara, Kaguya. When they're gone, what do you think is going to happen? Eventually, they're going to go back to their same ways. So, you know, I'm going to be that. Well, I think Naruto, he asked him that. So Sasuke, he already sees. Like, I like that. He already sees how things go. He's not dumb. He sees that they had common threats, common enemies to unite them. But when that's not around, what's gonna happen? And I was thinking that Naruto probably would give a speech, like a one final speech to, kind of bring everyone together to a clear, precise moment. And one thing I didn't mention in last week's video, that I wanted to mention is that everyone is still in infinite Tsukiyomi, so that plays a major part. It would probably play a major part as in people being in this fantasy world, having everything go perfect, having everything go right. Madara, in a sense, you have to credit Madara because without the bad, you can't get the good. If he never put people in the infinite Tsukiyomi, then people probably wouldn't realize peace. They probably wouldn't even know what peace is. And I think after coming out of Tsukiyomi, people would have a clear understanding, or they would all be at a place where, you know what, I've experienced peace for a while, and we're back into it. I don't want to experience that again. And maybe Naruto doing Taught no Jutsu, or basically, Taught no Jutsu, giving his final speech, it will kind of solidify everyone's thoughts as being one, as a unit. Like, listen. And plus, if you think about it, the tree connects everyone through chakra, so they all would, be connected. So he's like, I think Naruto would give like a speech that would kind of solidify people's emotions. But Sasuke is seeing it from a different perspective. He's not considering the infinite Tsukiyomi, and I mean, he's not considering that fact. This is what I was thinking. But so they. And Naruto's like, so you're gonna just go back to the hell being lonely, It's just basically Naruto is not about loneliness, and Sasuke is all about loneliness. This is what he believes is the way, and he said this is what he believes as Hokage. So we see what Sasuke is willing to do to, what he believes it to be as a Hokage. This is what he feels and believes. Like that's what it's all about. So Sasuke wasn't into that, but they end up spacing out. And this battle, Naruto has been losing. Like it just seems like he's been losing a lot of chakra and stuff like that as far as like in battle, because Sasuke, he does something totally out of blue that I didn't expect him to do. He ends up bringing the all of the tail beast that's within the planetary devastation balls, and he's telling Naruto this is going to be my first step into the shadows. Some way of going into the shadows by absorbing this chakra into his Susanoo. And it affected Kurama to the point where some of his chakra on the side of his face was fading away, where he was being, his chakra was being disturbed by it. So Sasuke goes into a new transformation in which I love this form. It looks badass. I thought, when I first saw it, I thought Sasuke, he absorbed it into himself, but he didn't absorb it into himself. He absorbed it into Susanoo, but it's still his power. And I'm like, yo, that was badass. I thought he really put a Susanoo armor around his body. Just seeing that, people kind of had made that mention, what if he puts it around his body? So I like it. It looks very badass. I just can't wait to see how they animate this, because this is where it's gonna be beautiful, the animation for it. So we get him battling Naruto. Naruto does a shadow clone jutsu. He makes a comment basically that's your weakness. That symbolizes your loneliness. Like look at you. So Naruto, he has been kind of faltering in this battle as far as like with Sasuke, because Sasuke is at a whole new level now, having all this chakra within him, and he knocks out one of the shadow clones, because Naruto makes like 4 shadow clones of the tail beast form. So I like that, what he did. And then I thought his tail beast was gone, but we see later in the chapter that Naruto and Sasuke, Sasuke's chakra, he's losing it. He hasn't, like I've been saying all along in this video, he seems to be getting weaker, but throughout the entire battle, using Biju bombs and not having enough power, Naruto tells Sasuke pretty much that he wants to fight him properly. But I'm thinking, like, then what are you doing? Like, that just goes to show me that when he made that comment, okay, Kishimoto and them are going to bank on the last movie. It's probably going to be the last movie. They're going to have a proper fight. Maybe bump fists in the movie. Do some hand-to-hand combat. Whatever. If they do a better in the movie than here, then I'm all for that. I'm going to watch the movie. It's the last movie. We'll see. And Naruto's clone that I thought was gone actually was focusing chakra, natural chakra, and Naruto fuses all of his Biju clones, or his Kurama clones, into one being, because they were getting weaker. And Sasuke was like, he noticed the surge of power. One hand has a Biju Dama, and one hand has a natural Rasengan, holding both of them like this. It looks badass. And they both go for like another final strike or whatever, where Sasuke, he's in like his Susanoo chakra mode. He has the bow and arrow. They do some Dragon Ball Z level fighting before that, where it's like he knocks down one of the 4 clones, and the other 3 clones, they're just fighting in midair. Like, this is all you see. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, yo, and the big explosions. I can't wait to I keep saying, I can't wait to see this thing animated. How they're going to portray this battle, and also how they're going to do it in the video games. The video game is going to be amazing. Like, you cannot. Someone said they had this past year that the Naruto game that came out, the Storm Revolution. That's not the final game, guys. That's not the final game. The final game, as far as I know, because I don't see anyone having that kind of battles in the game. But the final game will be coming out, I believe, next year. Next year, final game. Look for it. And I'm going to get all the games so I can play and just, like, drool over it. But the chapter, I was going to say this was going to be a bad chapter. I wasn't sure how well it was going to be done. But it did pretty good. It was okay. You know, the battles were, you know, here and there. They're you know, oh, they're both flying. Naruto's in his form, he's flying. Sasuke's flying. It's not bad. You know, I just want to see it animated and see how things are gonna go. So that's my thoughts on chapter. It just, you know, a lot of explosions. Sasuke doing something new with his Susanoo, powering it up with more chakra with all the tail beasts. You know, Naruto fusing his Kurama clones into making like a Kurama three tailed looking form. Like, you know, they're it's like what what creative ways could Kishimoto like do to fuse these characters and make these characters much more appealing, or what can he do to top off everything? So make more fusions and big explosions and more talking, and I want to fight you properly. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the chapter. It was good. It was an okay chapter. Let me know what you guys thought about this chapter. If you felt the same way I did, you felt differently. Put your comments in the comment section below. You can go to my Facebook fan page, leave a video there. You can like it. It's in the description box below. Or you can like this video if you like my commentary. And this is Black Boss 91. I'll see you next week for another chapter of Naruto. This is what, the second week out of the 5. So we have three more weeks and 3 more chapters to go. So yeah, I'm here to the end. So let me know what you guys think of this chapter, and, you know, rate this video if you like it. So this is Black Boss 91 signing out.